Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah binti Hussein, and today I would like to present about my intern report, industrial training, TNB. Okay, uh, okay. The first one is table of content. I have executive summary, table of content, acknowledgement, student profile, company profile, training reflection, SWOT analysis, TAOS analysis, discussion and recommendation, conclusions. Okay. Okay, first one is my an acknowledgement. A big thanks to get opportunity to take this subject. Thanks to my madam, Madam Azura Dahlan, for her advice and guidance. And thanks to my manager, my team members at my office to help me to complete my report. And also thanks to my family that always support me. The next one is my CV. Okay, I have works in TNB almost 14 years, and along my journey in my career, I already got a few certificate awards, that is Best Employee Awards in 2014, 15, 16. And then this is the next one is the company profile. Okay, the, T- uh, the TNB I was working in TNB. This is the company profile. TNB is the largest power provider in Malaysia, that also a top utility provider in Asia, that listed on the main board of Bursa Saham Malaysia with 87 billion of assets. TNB is also the biggest electricity provider in Southeast Asia. So the largest power utility in Malaysia, TNB is a public traded business with more over 65 billion assets. According to the famous Platts assessment on the top 250 global energy corporation, TNB is the only Malaysian energy firm to be ranked among the 50 top energy companies in Asia. TNB also involved in a variety diverse company related to the power sector such as transformator, high voltage switchgear, and cable manufacturing, professional consulting, agriculture, civil and electrical engineering works, service, repair, maintenance, and fuel provision. So TNB have the TNB mission is committed to excellence in our product and service. The vision of TNB is to be among the leading corporation in energy and related business globally. Okay, the next one is the training reflection to me about the benefit gain knowledge and skills. So along this training, I have gained technical competence, stress management. I also got allowance, medical, loan increment, and bonus. Okay, the next one is the pestle analysis. Uh, the pestle analysis is a type of business device analysis that allows students identify the impact of company's operation. Okay, the pestle analysis is divided to five aspects. That is political, economic, social, technology, environmental, legal. For six part. Okay, in the political type, it comply with the government rules and the law aspect. Okay, in the economic, it's cost it's affect the labor cost, then decrease rate in economic growth. Okay, in the social part, the level of education standard, peaceful and comfort work environment for staff. Okay, technology upgrade the TNB apps, industry utilization of technology. For example, now TNB comply the technology of smart meter where uh, customers can read the meter by themselves. That is the new one technology in TNB nowadays. Okay, in the environmental, TNB well prepared to transition to the low carbon mobility. Okay, the next one is legal, is e-commerce and protect a customer by the law lah. Okay, the next one is SWOT analysis. SWOT uh, is strength, weakness, opportunity, and threats in TNB. Uh, for the strengths, TMB was the market monopolized, public listed, resilient and agile organization structure, technically proficient and skillful workforce. For the weaknesses of TNB is decreased rate of economic growth, silo mentality, high capital expenditure. The opportunities in TNB is as government partnership, TNB is prepared to ease the transition to low carbon transportation. For the threat, many parties interested to entering into electric power industries, electricity pricing uncertainty, risks or tariff. The next one is TOW matrix analysis. TOW matrix analysis is an expansion of the analysis framework that was based on the above TOW's analysis. TOW analysis highlights the MB strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat, but it goes further and and its attempt to align the strength with opportunities and WA is weakness with opportunities. Okay, this is the internal factors and this is the external factors for the TOW metric analysis. For the discussion of this TOW analysis, that we have a market monopolized despite the introduction of the Malaysian Electricity Supply Act. The MB will continue to hold a dominating position in the nation's energy sector as the operator of the electricity grid and distribution system. As a Malaysia sole electricity provider and monopoly company, TMB is extremely powerful. Despite the introduction of the Malaysia Electricity Supply Act, TMB will continue to hold a dominating position in the nation energy sector as the operator of the electricity grid and distribution system. There is no rating impact from the proposed restructuring, and TMB will continue to hold a monopoly in the Malaysian power industry according to Malaysia Rating Corp. The recommendation is TMB must provide to reduce tariff rate to enable TMB to reach the national market, and external competitors cannot overtake TMB in order for this project to be successful. The next one is a natural monopoly may also be nationalized by the government in order to guarantee that utility prices are reasonable. The third one is to stop business from changing excessive price. Regulator might impose price limitation known as price limit because price are lower in a competitive market. Price limitation are means to lessen the advantage of price as a monopoly. Policymaker can lower the elimination price cap whenever industry competitiveness rises. Okay, the next one discussion is TMB as a public listed company. So the TMB must inform the government of its annual financial status as it well known. TMB also recorded a gain in sales and net profit in line with increased economic activity in the first 9 months of the financial year 2021, despite the pandemic crisis as the nation recovered from the negative impact of COVID epidemic. So the recommendation for this is to ensure that TMB can continue to pay business expenses, solve any future market downturn, and sizes growth possibilities. The company must continue to be financially stable. Okay, the next one's discussion is about the resilient and agile organization structure. The MB was responsively to changing condition, making it a robust business with an agile organization structure. The next one is TMB accept a complex and uncertain world by putting the needs of customer before of profit. So implementing a quick learning and decision cycle and creating a network of tech-enabled team and individuals who are motivated by similar objective. TMB lays the groundwork for an agile, flexible infrastructure. As a result, TMB has been able to access new consolidated data and service, expand the usage of them for internal and external customers. So the recommendation for this point is most businesses need to go through a change to accept enterprise agility in order to overcome of this. Okay, the next discussion is technically proficient and skillful workforce. TMB works tireless to enhance the company's leadership, enhance staff productivity, and maximize the talent. This is another aspect of TMB strength. The workplace culture and TMB staff capability are critical elements of our TMB reimagining approach. So the weakness of TMB that we find is decrease the rate of economic growth discussion due to MCO, drop the demand especially in industry sector but high usage in domestic sector. The next one is TMB need to support the National Recovery Plan by give the rebate and installment to customers. The recommendation is TMB must maintain its financial stability, create job employment, must provide local vendors more possibility. The next weaknesses is silo mentality. Mental silo appear in TNB. It is evident when one department fails to tell another department with the new information. So the recommendation for this point is fostering collaboration in the workplace must be implemented in TNB. Advise that management work to avoid pointless length and frequent meeting, establish accessible and modest conference room, collaboration, knowledge, creativity, and confidence. The next one is high capital expenditure. The limitation of TNB are its reliance only on the Malaysian market and to the low return equity brought to by economy of scale and scope. The recommendation for this point is TNB must have the required financial stability, make better use in capital. Okay, for the opportunity, TNB as a government partnership, the government will have more confidence because TNB is the well-known independent company. So the recommendation is this encourage the government to have faith in TNB capacity to increase energy production while also boosting the nation economy. The next one is TNB prepared to easy the transition to low carbon transportation. TNB is well positioned to guide Malaysian transition to low carbon mobility through battery electricity vehicle through cooperation with the others national stakeholder. So the recommendation is whatever or whenever they like a kid or not, TNB must comply with the environment, social and government agenda since it represents a new standard that all business must fulfill in order to be sustained in the long run. Okay, for the trade, the first one is many parties interested to entering into the electricity power industry. The discussion is despite the fact that TNB enjoy a monopoly in Malaysia, a number of rebels has begun to offer cheap power rates and some of them have even submitted bids of the project. So the recommendation is the government out to make an effort to create and implement various private power initiatives that offer chance to create both large scale project and small and medium sized project. The next one is electricity pricing uncertainty rates or tariff charge. TNB is unable to determine its own tariff because it is obligated by government policy and to upload sustainability between both sides. It poses a challenge to TNB to some level. TNB should satisfy requests within the industry because it is monopoly firm. So the recommendation for this treat is the government must fix the cost of electricity tariff and provide subsidies to the procedures of electricity. Okay, as the conclusion for my report is I need to learn a lot about my organization to allow me to understand the real situation in an organization and at the same time launch me to complete my report industry. As a student, a high attitude of education is very necessary, especially in the final semester. All the lessons that have been learned must be applied in the life and career, especially as the saying goes, knowledge without charity is like a tree without fruit. Knowledge is also what will determine our quality as a human being and quality person carrying out of our duties. Thank you so much.